go! We're ready. What's up, everybody? And welcome back to some Pathfinder, Ride of the Righteous. Now, last time we did Enigma for an entire week. What the hell is wrong with this dungeon? Honestly, it gives me vibes of straight up being a DLC. That could have been. I'm glad it wasn't, because honestly, not that it was boring, but the puzzles were kind of weird. And honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was just a little bit weird. But we're back at it again, and we've done it. So when I fought the final boss of Enigma, I forgot to pick this up. So now we have it. If we do like from dates, we have it. We have the Nahedrian crystal. So that's great. I redid the whole fight. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Ooh, we can put another one of these. Let's go. But yeah, so essentially that's what it is. So I was looking at our quests. I'm down to see what happens with the Arashkakal thing now that we've killed Arashkakal. That I'm pretty hyped to see. So we'll go do that real quick. A refuge from the present. Honestly, I think we can't do it because there was like some weird thing, and honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind, man. So we're gonna do Secret of Creation, Feud of the Faithful. We can do it. Fuck it. The last refuge from the present, we can't. Finian's Awakening. We're gonna do this one for sure. The end game. We're gonna develop all aspect of the crusade to the maximum. We might try this, but I don't know, man. I don't know, and honestly, that's okay. And the storyteller, we're gonna try to find all of the pages, but honestly, I don't think we can. So yeah. Let us move onward. But yeah, how was this thing? It was okay, man. I am damned glad it's over, though. That's an insane amount of things. Okay, I'm not gonna handpick everything. I'm just gonna like scroll real quick, but the scrolls can be useful. Yes, so let's go scroll through most of it. Is there anything that's worth my time in there? Yo, these are looking pretty worth it. Like, these rings are not too shabby. Man, I'm just so hyped to go back and get Kestoglir back into the party. If we did miss one thing in the party, if we did understand one thing about who the real MVPs were in our party, I'm sure Kestoglir is one of them. He was a goddamn war hero, man. He is a goddamn war hero. Alright, well, it has been done. God, that feels weird. Okay. Finally leaving this trash dungeon behind. Amen. What? We have just a fallen dragon? Yo, that's dope. Okay, so the dragon is definitely gonna go meet our army. That is definitely what I want. Okay, events. Okay, so basically we'll just get back to Dresden. That's fine. We'll go to the street, we'll talk to people, and then we'll head back to the Citadel to have everything just start to fall in order. If there's a trader or whatever that wants to deal with us, we'll kill them, obviously. It's probably not gonna be that hard, I'll be quite honest. Yeah. Show me what you have. Bulk selling. Okay, wait, what the hell is this mask? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is this? Okay, so this cursed mask granted Swear a plus 20 inside bonus on all saving throw. What? As well as a 50% miss chance in total concealment, which isn't revealed by true seeing. It also grants plus 3 insight to bonus on knowledge, lore, use magic device, perception, and trickery skills. This mask does not work against RSGKL followers. Sure, we'll take it. Oh, yeah, the ziggurat. Anything in the ziggurat for us? Okay, to the Citadel we go. I'm assuming this will queue the Undead Advisor and whatnot. Yeah, okay, Zacharias, hey! Don't you think this war has dragged on long enough? I've come to help you end it. You need an instrument of victory, the ultimate invincible weapon worthy of the greatness I have bestowed upon you. The Crusade fights monsters, but I will give you even more fearsome monsters to defeat them. Long ago, many dragons lived here in the north of Avistan. Their bones and flesh will still rest in the earth, but we will retrieve them and breathe unlife into them. Blinded by fury, these powerful brutes will fly into the world wound, and their rotting flesh will spread a plague strong enough that even the creatures of the abyss will writhe in vomit blood. Or, if you wish, I can strip the impure remains of the bone, then boil the bone in magical salt to awaken the dark soul within. These otherworldly beings, these ghastly Ravener dragons, would serve you well and share the secret of dragon magic with your minions. Or give these bones to me. I will grind them into powder and brew potions unlike any the world has ever seen. They will be capable of returning demons to unlife. Under most circumstances, it's impossible to turn denizens of other plane into undead, but I can do it. I will create nightshades for you, the merciless spawns of chaos and negative energy, and will lead them to the threshold. Now, choose how you will end this war. Yo, I want the Ravener dragon. Commander, the troops from Nerosian have arrived. Captain Hamatan wasn't with them. He vanished without a trace the day before the army was set to move out. Your allies in Nerosian remove any threat of immunity. Your army is a thing of beauty, can't buy one with money. It's built by unique talent. Perhaps you're a genius in that regard. Dope! Now we get dragons! Yes! Big dragoons. Okay, so we'll rest, for sure. Kestoglier, come back to us. Yes. Now we're back to full power strength. We done most of the companion mission that we could. And yeah. We're doing pretty well if I do say so myself. Yeah, something like that, right? That seems fair. Oh well. A scouting party got caught in a storm in the World Wound. Alas, the consequences were most dire. Corrupted spirit entered the soldier's body, taking complete control. What should we do with them? We'll use them in battle. I mean, I say that, but there's literally nothing left to do, right? Okay, so the Finian's one, it's near Is, it said, right? Where was Is already? Is was here, so it should be around here somewhere. I'll search it real quick because I just want to make sure we do find it. Hmm. 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 Bro, where the hell is this thing? Like, it's not... I know I have to take him to the Bladesmith workshop. I just don't know where the hell that shit is. And I'm going crazy because I feel like I've done most of the map already. Hmm. Here we go. You can't be serious, but okay. Hell yeah. Okay, that's a tiny bit better at the very least. Okay, now we're gonna go see our good old pal, Oreshgakal.
I'm off. I do what I must.
Okay, now let's see what the hell happens when you kill and defeat Oreshgakal, but you go to the heart of the riddle. One most worthy you are, we've been waiting for you a long time, but the age of the artful has ended, and along with our patience. The secret of creation will remain unknown. Leave. Hmm.
I'm gone.
Okay, so there isn't actually too much. It wasn't like Arajikal herself. It was more like a creation made to just wait here, which is fair enough. Okay, that was a bit anticlimactic, but we're finishing the quest slowly one by one. You can see we already have quite a few that have been done. This cursed mask grants its sword plus 20 insight on all saving throws. Fast healing 2 and a plus 10 insight bonus on concentration. This mask doesn't work against Arjigal followers, and its sword suffers minus 6 penalty on all saves and AC while in her domain. That seems pretty good for a tank, so we'll just give it to her, I suppose.
I do what I must.
Oh, there are a few demons army coming in from places. Oh, that's okay. We'll just walk for 2 days. Okay. This headband of mental perfection plus 4 allows the sword to roll 3 failed saving throw against death effects per day. Or the wearer of this headband of mental perfection plus 4 casts a 9th level spell. All enemies in 30 feet radius must pass a saving throw DC 30 or become unable to cast spell for 1 round. Probably this one. Oh, random encounter. Who is it?
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Just making sure people aren't too tired. Okay, it's a bit weird that we finished the quest and this still happens, but I'll live with it, I suppose. It's just a bit weird. Okay, we're gonna try once again. We're gonna try to find the yeah, this is gonna be the easiest fight ever, and then we're gonna try to figure out where the hell the bladesmith's workshop is, because I have literally no clue. Sniper shots. A chilling truth about one of Dresden's jailer has come to light. He secretly became worshipper of Zon Guthon, the Midnight Lord, the Dark Prince, the Prince of Pain. Terrorized all prisoners and learned magic that allowed him to use his brutal punishment to leech the life force from its victim. I don't think my random army is gonna be able to do much about it. I don't even know what the hell those were. I think it's like the tree, like the 18 random guy. I have the 41. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's just gonna die, which is fine. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I have not a single clue what the hell, where the hell this is. I know we can do this, or this, so I'm just gonna go to the last step. Launch the final assault on Threshold. At the moment when all seems lost for the Crusaders, the commander was able to tip the scales in his favor. The Demon Lord Discari was brought down in the Grand Battle of Iz, and now the Crusaders stand ready to assail the main bulwark of the World Wounds army, the Fortress of Threshold. Alright, easiest battles of our lives. Take one. Whoops. That doesn't really matter. We can just kill them easily like that. Pew! Yeah, these guys did not stand a chance. Okay, that one was summoned. That's cool. So wait, the last step, how do I do it? So do I end up, okay. Okay, so there's a few things, right? So first off, I'll give the things for the storyteller And then we'll head to Arelu's lab because apparently there's stuff in there that we can do. And then, after all that, we should be good to go. We'll level up everybody to be sure, but we should be good to go after that. Definitely. The purple flame covers my eyes. I cannot turn away. It follows my gaze. I cannot open my eyes. It will follow there too. The art of the tower burned out my sight, and I am not sure I will ever be able to see my dear Galarian again. Wounded, groaning from the consequences of Artfall, but no less loved because of that. Exhausted, I sit down at the cold floor of the laboratory. All my work was in vain. I wasted my entire long elven life looking for something that turned out to be useless. I didn't understand what really mattered to me. Galarian, such as it was before Artfall, does not exist anymore. But there is another, new Galarian, a young one that is surviving, fighting for its life by connecting with another plane. I would have destroyed the new Galarian, making it an extension of the other plane. Instead of trying to save the old Galarian, I should have helped the new one. I was supposed to preserve the memory of old Galarian, to gather the knowledge and heritage of the lost civilization and give them to the world when it needs them. For at some point, it will rise from the ashes without any help. I believe this now, and deep down, I always have. Rise, health. This is not the end. The masterful voice seems to ring in my head. A silhouette of an angel appears in the flame. Purple flames are reflected in her gleaming steel armor. She has no face, just two fiery eyes, burning deep in the steel hood. Rise, elf, rise and bow to the will of Pharasma. The storyteller's voice changed subtly, becoming loud and adamant. Rejoice, elf, for the Lady of Graves has deemed you worthy. You pursued your goal despite the opinion of those around you, and even fate itself. But you managed to stay your end once you realized your mistake. You saved Galarian from yourself. For this, the Lady of Graves wants to give you a gift. You will become her usher, an immortal psychopomp. You will take the place of my lady's side and become the keeper of history. Not just for Galarian, but for all the planes. In return, Pharasma requires one thing. Tear up the bark-covered notebook. Let the knowledge you obtained remain a secret from many generations of Galarian after you. The storyteller gulps involuntarily. Pharasma herself sends her herald to me. For the first time in my life, I, the last Archmage of Keonin, who proudly looked in the eyes of demon lords, felt unsure. My hands feels for the notebook on the floor. My finger runs over the tree bark covering lovingly. I don't need eyes to recognize it. I know all its cracks and bumps. It's like my child, the only meaning of my meaningless life. I don't want to destroy it. I can't fight it in me to obey the order of the Lady of Graves. I am ready to undergo any punishment for my refusal, but the Steward of Skane only looks at me quietly, as if pondering something. The knowledge in your hands must not see the light. This is beyond question, but my lady is merciful and has agreed to make concession. You will tear the pages out of your notebook, and along with it, out of your memory. You will scatter the pages throughout the world, and your memory will be purged. You will be immortal, but pure, like a newborn babe. Use your new life to keep the memory of the fallen and seek the truth about your own past. As soon as you remember this moment, you will lose your immortality and will have to answer my question again. You will choose to become a servant of Our Lady, or you prefer to live the short time you have left. I find no strength to answer. I only nod. The steward raises her hand, and we both find ourselves in a whirlwind. I see nothing but the purple flames and the glowing image of the herald, but the rest of my senses tell me we are rushing through many plains. I hear seagulls crying at the smells of salty ocean, following by the rumble of raging volcanoes. The bracing winds of the plain changes to dry heat of a desert, and the blistering cold of a snowy mountain top. In each of these places, I tear out a page and give it to the wind. It grabs the new toy from my hands and takes it far away to hide from me for many years. But every torn page, I start to forget. What did I do in the Ivory Labyrinth? Why did I live in Alushenria? And indeed, did I ever live there? The name Kinney seems vaguely familiar, but I don't remember why it should mean something to me. Maybe it was my own name? Exhausted, I fell down on the withered grass. I remember this is how the woods of my home Kyonin used to smell. My mind drowns in the darkness. I don't see the steward any longer, but I still hear her voice. Look for your past, elf, and gather the stories of Galarian, for this is your calling. I name you the storyteller. When you remember this moment, destroy the dangerous knowledge that has once again fallen into your hands, and Pharasma will see you in her halls. And you, Morrow Blight, help him with this. Help him make the right decision. The old man drops on his knees. His hands clasp bark-covered notebook to his chest. His voice trembles. What should I do? I've gathered the stories of Galarian for so long, looking for my past, and now I have found it. Should I accept Pharasma's proposal and be reborn, or refuse it and die? Do I have to decide right now? I'm afraid so. I feel Pharasma's heavy, silent gaze. She's studying me, evaluating my decision. She is waiting for my reply. What do you want? Oh, if only I could answer the question. It would be safe to assume several thousand years would be enough to make a single decision, but obviously Das Archmage of Kyonin is also the most indecisive creature on all the planes of the world. I'm gonna keep it. I think knowledge should be preserved, not destroyed. There is wisdom in your words. The elf thinks for a while, but then nods resolutely. Pharasma, Lady of Graves, I have made my decision. I will keep my knowledge for Galarian. I reject your proposal. Nothing happens in response. No lightning strike from the skies. The ground does not open wide under your feet. You just feel a gust of cold wind and hear a quiet sigh in its soft caress. Well, that's it. Now everything is over. I know my story, the one I yearned to know all these years, and that I had hidden from myself. And all of this is because of you. Thank you. You've given me the greatest possible gift, myself. No reward can measure up to your merits, but still, please accept from me a grain of the knowledge that you helped me discover. Three paces to the left is a stone wall. 3 paces to the right is a stone wall. Beneath me there is a rough stone floor. Around me there is only stone, cold like the heart of my captor. Caught, imprisoned in this black hole, this dungeon with no sky, no sun, forever and ever until I died. Jagged nails crashing the stone wall, crumbled teeth biting through lips, an inhuman roar clawing out of my throat. The animals, they turned to me roaring. Enough! Stop, Arelu. Remember who you are and what you need to do. My will is strong. It is the only thing I have left. I forced my hands down my I unclench my teeth. I stop the growl. I overcome the animal I'm turning into. Even here, even now, I won't give up. I have a plan. Insane enough, life-saving. I will carry it out. I will summon the demon of the abyss. I will destroy this dungeon along with all of Sarkoris, and perhaps all of Golarion too. My wardens don't know my secret. My cell measures 6 space wide and 6 long, but it is in fact much more spacious. I bite to the veins of my wrist and let my blood wash over the stone floor of my cage. The falling drops from a black spot, opening a way for my substance, a small corner of the abyss, my secret haven, and my laboratory. I put pressure on the bleeding wound. I wouldn't want to die no matter how much it would please my captors, and I step into the portal. I sit at the table and look through the treasures once again. I know all of them. I know every details and flaws. They are my roots to salvation and my hope. I found them many years ago in the ruin of a well-hidden tower behind a secret door in the laboratory of an ancient mage, a heart-sized uncut crystal burning with purple flames, and a blank page torn from an old notebook. Oh, how much I'd like to know this, to look into this notebook. Read all of it, but one page was enough. I run my hand over the page. I feel shreds of the words and thoughts of an ancient mage, someone who walked the same path I'm walking. There is much I don't understand. Many things escape me. I hear echoes of frightening names, Baphomet, Discari, Nocticula, and Kinney. Who is Kinney? It doesn't matter. These shreds of knowledge were enough for me to devise my own method of opening a rift between Golarion and the Abyss. Not to escape, oh no. I can escape now, it's not hard with my abilities, but to fight. For my future, and for the future of my child, whom my captor killed right in front of me. And if Golarion is doomed to perish in my struggle, so be it. I wonder if the ancient mage who wrote the notes to which this page belongs would be proud of me. The storyteller raises his face and stares at you with his blind eyes. Am I proud? I want to say that I am not. I am ashamed that my work has been used to help open the world wound. And still, there is a glimmer of pride in me. A pride that my work proved a success. The storyteller sighed hopelessly. Pharasma was right, wasn't she? This knowledge should have been destroyed from the start. Another page, but we have already earned my entire history. There is another, but I can still see it. A hidden message. 3 paces.
I'm always ready.
Okay, so we're gonna quick save, and we're gonna try to do something weird. We're gonna try to use the paradox. So, the letters written by the hands of Arulu Volesh appears to have a life of their own. A moment of inattentions and they begin to disperse, changing shapes and moving towards the edge of the pages as though they were planning to leap off. The commander lays the second part of the lexicon of paradox next to the first, and the movement of the letters become more intelligible. The lines of both parts now seems drawn to each other, straining to unite and form new sentences. The blank page from the storyteller fits seamlessly between the two halves of the lexicon, as if it was always meant to be there, as if this page had once been found by Erlu Vorlesh, who saw its hidden potential and used the storyteller's knowledge lost in the depth of time as a foundation for developing the process of opening the world wound. After a moment, words begin to appear in the once blank page, words that have shifted there from the two halves of the book. These words form phrases that reveal the precious secret of the lexicon of paradox. The transformation process was initially conceived by me as a power source. However, in the course of my experiment, I learned that it partially solved the problem of the slow demise of the key. The power that manifests after transformation, I am almost certain the mortal will devise some overblown name for it, like mythic or legendary. Serve as an effective shield against the poisonous influence of the wound. People arise when it is used. When the power is expended, for instance in combat, the shield is weakened and the infiltrating emanation of the wound strike the key, wounding it and robbing it of its life force. This problem is immaterial in comparison to the second. The power increase after a transformation is not infinite, nor is it protective effect. I managed to stave off death of the key for several decades, but even despite its achieving the extreme level of power bestowed by the transformation, at some point the key's protection will be weakened. The world wound will prevail and consume the soul of the key. I must admit that my research has come to a dead end. I have developed the power of the transformation process to its very limit, and I have failed to find a way to completely cure the wound's effects, except for extreme measures. At this, the secret writings of Arlu Vorlesh comes to an end. Whatever their significance, their content is undoubtedly will undoubtedly be of use to the commander in the future, as if reading the commander's thought, the lexicon separates into two halves once more. Okay. I think weirdly enough for today, that is going to be it, maybe? I'm not sure.
After everything that happened to you, you could have become a very angry person, but you didn't. Where does all your compassion and love come from?
I don't know. What about you? You're very kind, even though a horrible thing was done to you. You were
Actually, we can go to the Arilu's lab. We have like 30 minutes. We can go to the lab. This Headband grants its wearer +6 enhancement bonus to charisma and intelligence ability scores. In addition, all party member of the wearer gain a +3 insight bonus on saving throw against confusion, insanity, and or the priestess of Nocticula, which is this Headband grants +6 bonus to charisma and wisdom. In addition, the wearer my god, that can be cool. But I think this one's better. Okay, what's up with this? We're gonna enter the lab. Woo!
the pleasantries.
Awesome.
We do it my way.
Hmm. Am I a bit confused? Maybe. Did I not have the key for the thing? That's kind of not great.
We do.
That's a bit annoying. Really? Okay, well, that's gonna be it for today then, I believe. Next time I'm gonna assume it's probably tomorrow, and by then we will definitely have everything we need. So until then, have a good one, guys. Stay safe, enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.